Life in Morocco isn't easy. For a lot of people, every day is a struggle. Some wake up at dawn to work a job they don't even like, just to survive. Others feel trapped, like no matter what they do, they can't escape their situation. I know that feeling. I used to be that kind of person who didn't care about anything. No motivation, no real goals. Just drifting through life, accepting things the way they are. But then one day, one of my friends recommended an anime called Gurren Lagann.
tengen toppa! Gurren Lagann!
Fight the power! Row, row, 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 fight the power! Row, row,
This is it!
fight the power!
Our final battle!
So I watched it, and something changed. This anime hit me in a way I never expected. It made me realize something important. No matter where you start, no matter how hard things can get, there is no limit to what you can achieve and become. At the start of Gurren Lagann, Simon is just another worker, digging underground with no future, no dreams. Sound familiar, right? Because that's the reality for a lot of people here. Some people don't get to chase their dreams because they have to help their families. Some others work from 10 to 12-hour shifts and barely make enough money to get by. And when you live in a system like that, it's easy to feel like you will never escape. But then there's Kamina. This guy doesn't care about limits. He's the manliest man alive.
Don't worry about what those stupid ugly chicks say.
This looks pretty good on you, kid.
Drills are your soul, you got it?
Now, come on.
He looks Simon in the eye and tells him, believe in yourself. Not in the me that believes in you, but in the you that believes in yourself. That line, that's everything to me. Because in life, people will doubt you. They will tell you to be realistic, that you can't do it. But you have to believe in yourself because most likely, no one else is going to do it for you. The truth is, Morocco is full of people who grind every single day. The street vendors, the fishermen, the construction workers, the kids who hustle just to afford school. Even the guy collecting trash on the street. He wakes up and keeps going. Why? Why is that? Because he has to. Because there is always something worth fighting for. There is a purpose for every living being. It's very easy to feel stuck, to feel like no matter how hard you try, nothing changes. But Gurren Lagann taught me, change doesn't happen overnight. It happens one step at a time, one small victory at a time. And as long as you keep moving, you're already winning. This reminds me of a quote from Kamina that he always used to say. Go beyond the impossible and kick the reason to the curb. And honestly, that's the mindset we need. Because let's be real, how many times have you been told to be realistic? That your dreams are too big, that people like us don't make it. In Morocco, we're used to stuff like this because it's really something we hear all the time. Whether it's wanting to start a business, travel abroad, or even pursue something creative or I don't know. It just happens to be that there's always someone waiting for you to tell you that it's impossible. But think about it. Where would we be if people always played it safe? If no one ever pushed past what was reasonable? Do you think the greatest athletes, the most intellectual scientists sat around waiting for permission? No, of course not. They fought for it. They went beyond what anyone thought was reasonable. And this is what Gurren Lagann teaches us. That limits are an illusion. They only exist if you accept them. Simo was just a kid digging holes. And by the end of the series, he's literally fighting gigantic robots. He didn't do all that by staying in his comfort zone. He did it by believing in himself, even when no one else did. And pushing past limits isn't about being special. It's about never giving up. It's about looking at what's in front of you and saying, I am going to find a way. If you keep that mindset, sooner or later, I guarantee you will break through. So why don't you start to believe in yourself even a little? For a long time, I felt lost. I thought, what's the point? I had ideas. I had things I wanted to do. But every time I thought about starting, there was this voice in my head saying, it won't work. Don't even try. And even the videos I make, I had that voice inside of my head while making them. And honestly, that's the worst mindset to have. It's like being buried underground, just like Simon at the start of Gurren. You feel stuck, like nothing you do will matter. But watching this anime made me realize, waiting around for something to change doesn't work, you jerk. It's true. You have to make a change. Kamina didn't wait for someone to tell him he could do great things. He just decided to, and that hit me so hard. Because for so long I was looking for permission to chase my goals. I wanted someone to tell me it was okay to go for it. But the truth is, no one is going to do that. You have to give yourself the permission. That's why I started making content again. Because if Gurren Lagann could pull me out of that place, maybe it can help someone else too. Just maybe someone watching this right now needs to hear this message, just like I did. You know, the strongest thing you could do in a country where everything is a challenge is refuse to give up. Just keep moving forward. That's all you have to do. Seymour started from nothing. I started from nothing. And maybe you feel like you're starting from nothing too. But that's the thing. Nothing is just the beginning of everything, right? Everything starts with a zero. Otherwise, numbers wouldn't exist. Every success story starts somewhere. Every journey has a first step. The only difference between the people who make it and the people who don't is that the ones who make it never stop digging. They keep moving forward, even when it's hard, even when it feels pointless, even when everyone doubts them. So, if you feel like giving up, remember this. You are more than you think you are. So please, I beg you, just take the first step. And who knows, maybe just like Simon, you will end up somewhere beyond the stars. It was your boy Yami. I decided to make this video for the ones who need it, the ones who feel lost, the ones who don't see their own potential yet. Keep moving forward until you become the person you are meant to be. And before I go, I just want to say this video was made on a personal level. So I would be so grateful if you like and comment on this video too. And yeah, thank you all for always supporting and engaging in my channel.